Right, so according to the signpost, you got Swanage 1/2 mile, Old Harry Rocks 4 mile, Dorset Head and Castle 1 1/4. So that's not too bad, everybody. So possibly we might do that. Right, so we're walking up the downs at the moment. You can see the Old Harry Rocks in the very far distance. As I say, that's only a 4 mile walk, that is, from this point all around the coastline, and you got Swanage Bay in front. Well, as you can see, we've got terrific views back down. We're just going to keep walking a little way, everybody. We're here, so we might as well just have a good morning's walk. Right, so I guess we're following the coastal path. We haven't got that far, actually. We've been talking to various people on the walk and that, so I think we've still got a good mile and a quarter to go. Right, so this is Dorset National Nature Reserve we've found, everybody, and this should lead us up to the Dorset Head and Castle and the large globe, Tilly Wim Caves and Lighthouse. So we're going to go here, as I say. Why not? We're here to see things, and we'll take this little woodland walk, it looks. Right, splits off both ways here. Not too sure which way we should be going, but we'll go this way, everybody. Now, I'm going to say it's probably about a mile from this point. I think we've walked 1/2 mile on the downs and down the road, so yeah, we'll soon see. Right, so we come across this little signpost just in. You got the coastal path via steps back to Swanage 1 mile, Dorset Castle 1/2 mile. So my mile was a little bit too much. Well, this is what it's all about, coming out, finding these little walks to do, little interesting places, and that, as I say, when you got a dog with Sky, sometimes you can't go to other places, but these are more accessible. Right, let's see what we can see from there. You can see they made all these nice little benches in wood. And over there is a Coast Guard station where we were possibly about an hour ago. Right, let's see what other views we can find. Well, not too much to see here. There's a couple of boats out there. It's quite misty out there today. I'm not too sure whether or not you'd see the Isle of Wight on a clear day if we're in the right vicinity. Well, there we go. That's possibly one of the better views you're going to get. Right, we're almost here, everybody. I don't know what we can see, what we can look at. I would imagine to go in the castle or whatever. It's chargeable, but it's nice to just come down for a little wander. Oh, this way, Sky. Right, so Would this be the globe? I don't really know, everybody. It's certainly not the castle. Right, so that is the castle, the centrepiece of the Victorian entrepreneur George Burt pleasure grounds. Duristan Castle was completed in 1891 as described. The most magnificent conceived restaurant. So is it a restaurant now, everybody? Well, it's open, dogs welcome, indoor, outdoor seating available. We'll see if we can have a little wander around. As you can see, these are the outdoor tables. Please order inside. Dogs on leads inside and out. You can have a drink, Sky. Oh, there's the amazing views, what you get. Well, I must admit that is pretty stunning actually. At first glance I thought, no, that can't be the castle. Well, that's quite amazing, everybody, isn't it? Right, this is a little lift down to the bottom, or some steps. Right, let's go down, Sky. We're going to see what we can see. Right, so in there you've got a little exhibition hall. Alright, we'll go out. See the views. Pretty amazing. Sorry I keep coming up with terms like that, everybody. You can see the globe down there where we will have a little wander down to. And we must get some drone footage here. Right, as I say, this is a walk down to the globe. Right, once we get to the bottom, we'll have a look back up and then send the drone up. Really not too sure what the globe is here for and what it was intended for, but it's a pretty nice structure, everybody. We'll have a little wander about. (1891). Right, so that's the globe and the castle. So that was a nice little walk to there, and I think we're just going to go along here, and I think it's called Anvil Point, and that's as far as we're going to go, everybody. And then we're going to come back on ourselves into Swanage. We'll probably come back through the town centre just to have a little look around. So we've got Anvil Point coming up. You can see you got the lighthouse over there, so possibly that was a lighthouse I was thinking about earlier. Well, today's walk so far has been about 4 miles, so we're possibly going to do 3 miles back when we do head back. As I say, there's these little viewpoints everywhere you can just walk into. We did just have a little confrontation with somebody about the drone. That's probably one of my first ones in about 4 years since flying. You can't fly a drone here. I said, oh yes I can. So we brought it down. We didn't want to argue. Right, so those are the cliffs. An iron coast and angry waves, you seem to hear them rise and fall, and the raw rocks thwarted in their beloved caves, beneath the windy walls above the sea. 149 feet. So there's your coastal path sign. What does it say? It says coastal path, Dulwich, Swanage, Anvil Point, Dancing Ledge. So Anvil Point is probably our last little walk point, everybody. We've come this far, so another half a mile won't hurt. Look for me here. So there's obviously dolphins in the bay. Right, what have we got here? 1887, entrance to Tilly Caves, private property. Well, I believe the gates are all shut up down here, but we'll have a quick wander down. Years gone by. We used to do a lot of caving, I did, in my early teens, etc. My stepfather used to run a caving club in Northamptonshire. Yes, you can say there's no caves in Northamptonshire, but as I say, it was called Northamptonshire Caving Association, and we used to go all the way to Derbyshire, Wales, Yorkshire, anywhere there was caves. Virtually every weekend we used to go. So it's a little bit of a shame that's all locked up. Tillywim Caves. Tillywim Caves are limestone quarries which were mainly worked during the 18th century. The name may come from the quarrymen called Tilly and the wooden crane known as a whim. Just a little view over the edge. Right, so we'll go to the lighthouse through this gate. We might have to go the other way or up over the top, I believe. It looks like there's a little bit of a drop down. So we want to head over there. So we're going to do a little bit of a down and an up to get to there. Right, as you can see, a little bit precarious, this little walk at the moment. You've got the drop over the edge, you've got all these uneven stones. We'll just take it steady. Right, we're at the bottom, so just the rise to the top now. Well, I would imagine those are cave entrances as well. Keep out, it says. Right, we'll just show you the coastal path sign, Duddleston Head and Castle, half a mile. Well, everybody, that will seem like a mile, mile and a half up and over to you. And you've got Dancing Ledge, St Old Holmes Head, and we've got Durston Castle and car park this way, avoiding the steps. So we should probably go back this way. As I say, we've shown you the coastal path route. Just have a little look at this lighthouse. As you can see, no admission, the gates are all closed. Corporation Opportunity House. Rural retreats and cottages, so it looks like they rent it out. So that is the lighthouse and Anvil Point. Right, so I guess we're going to take this roadway back, everybody. What I will say, if you're liking what you've seen so far, do give me a thumbs up, a comment and even a subscribe, and much appreciated. Right, so that's the lighthouse in front. You can see those steps we come down, that little awkward path, and we're just taking the roadway back. This should get us up to the castle, and then we're going to get the wander into Swanage. Hopefully just veer through the town centre just to show you what's what. Right, not too sure what this is all about. Well, it's Purbeck Stone Quarry, everybody, this. Small family quarry, typical of many hundreds which were active around the Swanage in the 19th century. The shaft was dug deep into the hillside to extract the most useful beds of Purbeck limestone. In 1800, over 400 men were employed in the quarry industry, making it a vital local economy. So there you go, that's into the quarry. They've got a little truck there, a little wagon thing on a chain. Now this would pull the wagons up. You can see the chain. They basically walk round it. You probably have about 6 men on there, and they'd just push it round and it'll wind the chain in, and it'll pull all the stone up. Right, so this road from the lighthouse has brought us back to the castle car park. So we're just going to hit the road or the coastal path back into Swanage now, everybody. At the moment we've covered about 5 miles today, so we've still probably got another 2.5 to 3 miles to get back to the campsite. Right, so we're back on the coastal path now, taking us back towards Swanage direction. We could possibly take the road, but this time of day you got cars coming in and out of the castle, so this is the safest route. Right, so we're still heading back. As you can see, Swanage is still 1.25 miles to go, and that we've been out almost 4 hours this morning now, so but it's been a lovely little walk, everybody. As I hope you're enjoying the footage we brought to you today. As I say, we didn't intend coming this far, but when we seen the signs for the castle, we thought, let's go and do it. So we stopped here on the way, had a little look over. I think Sky's ready for a little rest now. Right, we're back to that signpost we've seen earlier, everybody. You got Swanage avoiding steps, or you got Swanage via the steps 1 mile, and you got the shed Durlston Country Park and that, and it looks like Sky is going to take me via the steps way, so it's always nice to go a different route. As I say, I'm not too sure what we're going to expect. A lot of steps, whether they're uphill, downhill. I would imagine they're going to be uphill. Well, we come to some steps. Come on, Sky. Well, they're a little bit precarious, these ones. A few gaps in them at the back. But we'll give it a go. I suppose if we have to go down, we've got to come back up somewhere. Right. Whoops, nearly went. Not sure this is the best way for us to come, but we're near here now. Right, through this little woodland section, which looks quite lovely, everybody. Well, I think we've had maybe 5 drone flights today. Right, I think we're going up here, Sky. Yeah, 5 drone flights, everybody, so I'm pretty sure this vlog will come out before the drone flights, because we've got so many drone flights to air on YouTube, and these will be possibly towards the end of July now. Right, so we're back on the Downs Country Park area now, and then we've got to find another route into Swanage itself without going the way we did this morning. Right, we're back in Swanage Bay. We're going to head down this little bit of a cut grass section. Hopefully it will take us into Swanage somewhere now. Right, so we've come off the Downs now, and it's brought us back down to the car park at the Downs end, and that's so, as I say, we're going to just head back into Swanage now. Right, so we made it back down now, have a little wander through the streets where the shops are. Just a quick guide everybody to what's here. Your normal sort of things, snack bars, coffee shops, everybody, it looks like, restaurants, pizzas, pubs and that. Right, so this is, I would guess it's the main centre of Swanage, the town centre. You've got the fish place there, which I believe is probably the best place for your fish and chips if you require them. We will just cross over and possibly see how much they're charging. Right, so regular cod and chips you're looking at about £12.50, everybody. They do a little smaller light bites for your people with smaller appetites. And we got another fish and chippy there as well. So there are quite a few in Swanage. Right, so you got 2 little side streets here, one going straight up and one to the right hand side. I'm guessing we're heading towards the train station in some way again. So it's just giving you a general bit of information about the shops, what you can see in Swanage, restaurants and the chippies. There's another chippy on the way I can see. And you've got a Wimpy over there. Haven't seen a Wimpy bar for many a year. Well, if you go straight across, that will take you along the promenade and the beach area. You've got the theatre there, the Molem Theatre and cinema. You've got a little small Morrison's. You've got a Boots, a Chemist, a WH Smith's. As I say, that's more like a fish and chip restaurant across the road, it looks like. I can't see a takeaway section. And we have got the train station right ahead here. Right, the Budgeons, bookshop, and these are right next to the train station. Right, so this is the Swanage Railway here, where you pick up your steam trains, as we did yesterday, everybody. So I think this is a good point actually to conclude our little walk around Swanage. As I say, it's probably been a little two-parter and that, so we'll do the little conclusion when we get to the campsite, everybody. You can probably just see a little diesel train coming in. So that's an old British Rail diesel. I'm not too sure what service they're doing today, diesel and steam or all steam. Right, that's it, everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's footage. Yes, it's probably been two parts and that we're splitting it up, but thank you all the same for watching them if you have and made it to the end. Not too sure yet whether we're going to go home tomorrow or the day after. I think we're basically done all we want to do in Swanage, and I think I'm ready to go home. Sky is now. We need to get back now to see Mother, etc., and see what's going on and that, but thank you very much if it is the last vlog, and I appreciate you watching all of our summer trip. There's been a lot of it, everybody, lots of videos, lots of drone flights, beach walks, etc. And as I say, I do appreciate the likes and the comments and the new subscribers. So it's a thanks from Ian, thanks from Sky. Until we do it again, bye for now.